You wake up. On your dresser, there's a photo of your grandfather at school, 1955. The class is smiling. Nobody in that school ever hid under a desk. You know the drill from your world. Sirens, desks, hands over your neck. Your grandfather has never heard of it. There was nothing to drill for. You get up. Your city has no fallout shelters. Not closed ones. None. The word fallout isn't in your dictionary. There is no red button anywhere on Earth. No briefcase follows any president your family ever voted for. No missile sits in any silo pointed at your city or anyone else's. And this is the strange part. Your world calls that paradise. This world would laugh at you for saying it, because it all comes down to one letter in 1939 that never reached the desk it was written for, and your whole century turned on that clerk's inbox. In your world, two physicists warn the president. The atom can be a weapon, and Germany may get there first. That letter starts everything. Here, the letter drowns in a clerk's inbox. And when the physicists push again, the answer is a shrug. Gentlemen, we have a war to win with real weapons. Every government reaches the same conclusion your world never got to test. The uranium path looks like a dead end on paper. Nobody funds it. The bomb your grandfather feared is never built. By anyone. So the war your grandfather's brothers fought ends the old way, with armies, street by street, in 1946 instead of 1945. Longer, bloodier. But it ends. And then comes the part nobody in your world likes to admit. Without the bomb, the peace that follows has no terror to hold it still. In your world, Moscow and Washington never dared fight directly. One reason. Here, that reason doesn't exist. So in 1953, when the crisis comes, the tanks don't stop at the border. Your grandfather is 20. He is drafted into a war between superpowers. It is not the end of the world. It is a war like the one your great-uncles fought. Fronts, winters, letters home. It takes 4 years, and it ends in a treaty, not a flash. He comes home. Not everyone does. And 12 years later, his son, your father, is drafted for the next one. That's the rhythm your family lives by. Every decade or so, the giants test each other again. Armies instead of missiles. Conventional. Survivable. Endless. Your evening news doesn't cover summits. It covers fronts. Tonight, the naval standoff in the Pacific, day 206. Your son is 19. On his desk, next to his laptop, is his service card. Every 19-year-old has one. It's just how the world works here. There are upsides, and they're real. No city has ever vanished in a flash. No family lives under that particular nightmare. The sky has never once been the enemy. Hiroshima is a busy port city of 3 million. Your son couldn't find it on a map. Nobody outside Japan has heard of it. There's no reason to. But the ledger has another column. The wars of this world are small only on maps. Your family has sent someone to 3 of them. And here's the question historians in this world argue about: the mirror of yours. Some of them whisper that a terrible enough weapon might have stopped all this. They imagine a bomb so awful no one would dare fight at all. They call it a fantasy. You call it your childhood. And now you're back at the dresser. The smiling class of 1955. The city with no shelters. The service card on your son's desk. Now you know why. One letter in 1939, lost in a stack of paper. No Manhattan Project. No bomb. No terror. And no terror to keep the peace. In your world, that letter arrived. The bomb was built, used twice, and then never again, while its shadow kept the giants from each other's throats for 80 years. So here's the question, and it has no easy answer. The bomb and the fear that kept the peace? Or no bomb and a war every decade? Tell me in the comments which world you'd rather wake up in, and I'll show you the next one.